Welcome to prime time on the bottom line. It's Mitch here. Monday Night Football. Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Go Pack, go versus Fly Eagles Fly. On their way to victory, Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles at Lambeau versus the legacy, the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. One may argue the two most overrated quarterbacks in football, but that's just me. Matt LaFleur got a haircut 20 minutes ago. Nick Sirianni's got his own bodyguard. Saquon, Josh Jacobs, cold, Lambeau Field, frigid. Let's have some fun, baby. Gronk, spike the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Go, Pack, go! Packers! We'll begin with the ball. He's still going. Savion Williams, the rookie receiver, near the 40-yard line. Big Al is ready for his Philadelphia Eagles. What's up, Deshaun? Yabba Dabba? Funky? Jimmy? Jimmy says, how are you? Gronk, spike the like button, everybody. Let's give Mitch 100 likes on his channel, and I gave you a like on your channel. Go Eagles. We've also got Marty in the chat. What's up, man? Robert, my guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 14:53 in the first, under center, Jordan Love. Watson to the left. He motions inside to be the lead blocker for Josh Jacobs up the middle. And Jacobs picks up 4. Let's go. Big game. Potential NFC Championship preview right here in Green Bay. I think we actually might have 2 of those next week. We got Seahawks, Rams, and Lions, Eagles. Panda. Jordan Love to throw. He checks it down to Jacobs, wide open in the flat. He makes the first man miss, and he gets a first down. Packers. 14 minutes in the first. Eagles activated Nolan Smith off the IR before the game. Jalen Phillips, edge rusher of the Eagles, also is in the lineup. Their fully equipped defense is out there. Now we have to see who's going to play, who's not going to play, what situations. Jalen Phillips is wearing number 50. He's out there right now, sporting the Mike Vrabel number 50. Bunch to the right. Jordan Love under center. Handoff Jacobs again. Jacobs met by Phillips for a gain of 3. John says, I need the Eagles to win, Big Al. Robert says Packers have been playing to the level of competition. I picked the Packers to win this game. I wouldn't really be surprised if either team won this game. I'm not going to lie. It's a very even game. I'm actually really intrigued by it. Of course, this is the first game for the Packers without Tucker Kraft, so we'll see more Luke Musgrave and others at tight end. Love is going to hand it off to Jacobs. He goes to the left, and Jacobs picks up another solid gain on the ground. It'll be about 3rd down and 3 or 4. 12:40 left in the first. Robert says this was a tough game to pick. I agree. No Alexander for the Eagles. Okay. Third down, and this probably is 4 down territory here. What's up, Sing? Singh is devastated by the Joe Burrow news. At the 43-yard line of the Eagles, handoff up the middle. Jacobs gets the first down, I believe. Reaching the ball across. It looked like he almost got face masked in the hole, but somebody's arm reached for him. Oh, they actually marked it a yard short. So the Packers quickly go for it, and they get it. Jordan Love QB sneaks right up the middle and gets the first down. 11:40 left in the first. Packers are on the move on the opening possession at home. Big drive here because the Packers are built to play from ahead. That's how they want to play. That's how both these teams really want to play. They want to play from ahead. Ball possession, pass rush. That's how they want to play. Gronk, spike the like button, guys, if you haven't already. At the 39 of the Eagles. Watson and Dobbs, the receivers. Another handoff for Jacobs. Heavy workload on this opening drive. That time, a good stuff by Ajomo. 2nd down and 9. John says, "Ma, the Packers stole the Eagles' tush push." Go, Pack, go! 10:40 left in the first. Second and 9. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Watson to the left. Love looks right. Has time. Now he's tracked down, and now he's thrown down at the 40-yard line of Green Bay. A terrible sack taken by Jordan Love. Hunt with the sack. Phillips gets the power rush and the initial pressure, and Hunt cleans it up. Romeo Dobbs is wide open at the 20-yard line. Jordan Love, you gotta get rid of the ball, sir. Get rid of it. At the 49 of the Eagles. Love going deep down the field for Watson, and it was nearly intercepted. Too far for number 9 as Quinyon Mitchell breaks it up. 4th down and 20. Mitchell is now down. That was weird because he seemed fine when the ball was coming to him. Love with another weak deep ball attempt. Trying to count on Watson to moss 3 people. That was just a terrible sack. That ended the drive right there on 2nd down. 9:42 left in the first. 4th down and 20. What's up, Bob? What's up, Campbell? I'm actually going to make a video on the teams that I think will make the playoffs. I think I'm going to not spoil it. How does that sound? Sound good? Silver Stud says, what Burrow news? Burrow might be back sooner than later. Let's just say that. Singh does not like it. He says, I'm glad the Chargers won last night. I know you're glad because you need it for the Ravens. Who's going to win? I picked the Packers, but honestly, I don't know who's going to win. I picked the Packers because everyone was picking the Eagles. That's honestly my logic. I was liking that drive for the Packers until that sack. I do think it will be low scoring. Am I into the NBA? Not really anymore. I used to be a little bit. Why? Panda says, I'm there with you, Mitch. Panda's always got my back. You can always count on the panda. Not sometimes, Campbell, but not usually. It's not a typical thing for me, but I do occasionally. 1 second, I'm just going to grab my water bottle. Okay. Packers will punt from the 49 of Philly. Fair catch near the 9 of the Eagles. Here comes Jalen Hurts for his first drive. Don't forget to like the video, guys. It helps the channel. It helps other people find the stream. Saquon runs for a gain of 3 to the 12. That's nice, Bob. I'm doing good, Rick. How you doing, man? Second and 7. 4-man rush, quick throw. A.J. Brown sets up a 3rd and 1. Tush push. Coming soon to a theater near you. Tush push. Jalen Hurts gets the first down to the 20. Run for a gain of 3. Saquon. 2nd and 7. John says, let's go. Push the tush. At their own 24, the Eagles. Under center for Jalen Hurts. Another handoff for Saquon. He bounces it left. He's got space. Saquon to the 40. Nice run. 7 minutes left in the first. 1st and 10. Saquon comes out of the game after that one. good jump cut, finding the space to the left. I don't think they're in trouble if they lose. I think they're still going to win 11 or 12 games. They'll be fine. I was doing the predictions today. Handoff. Gain of 4. It's Bigsby. 6 minutes left in the first. Is it just me or does Tank Bigsby look a lot slimmer in the Eagles uniform? I don't think he's hurt, Panda. He does have the coat on, though. 2nd and 5. At their own 44. 2 receivers to the right. Devontae Smith motions to the left. Hurts takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going downfield, and a poor pass, incomplete. 3rd and 5. 5:38 left in the first. Another 3rd down. If you're the Packers, this is where you want the Eagles here. 3rd down and medium. 3rd down and long. You want to avoid as many tush-push scenarios as humanly possible. The Eagles in previous years might even run it here to try and set up a 4th and short. Let's see what they do at their own 44. Bunch to the left. Goddard, Smith, and Dotson. There is 2 flags that pop out. Refs got to sort it out. False start on the Eagles. Not ideal. Makes it a 3rd and 10. Jerome, what's up, man? If you guys are here watching me live, don't forget to let me know how you're doing and how you're feeling. I'd love to hear from you guys. 44 people in the chat. What's up, Michael? He says, go Packers. Press coverage. Quay Walker signaling. Safeties rotating. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, pressure immediately up the middle. He's forced off his spot. He's on the move to the right. He throws, and it's complete for a 1st down to Shipley. Wow. Great job by Jalen Hurts escaping to his right and throwing an accurate pass on the move. That was a screamer from the Packers there on 3rd down. Micah Parsons got through rapidly, but Quay Walker couldn't stay with Shipley, and Hurts converts on 3rd and long. Big play. At their own 49-yard line, Hurts under center. Smith is the receiver to the right. A.J. Brown in the slot to the right. Hurts hands it off to the left. Cuts back to the right. A gain of a few or a couple for Saquon. 4:50 left in the first. 2nd down and 8. What's up, Harley? Bobby says, good, we're getting snow in Canada. Not over here in Canada. It was a nice day today, actually. Funky says, hey, look, Parsons already had more pressures today than he had last week. Sounds about right. Handoff again. Saquon trying to find space to the right, but there's nowhere to go. It was only a gain of 2. 3rd down and about 6. What's up, Gerard? What's up, Doc? 3rd and 5. A.J. Brown is wearing a red turtleneck to match his red mouth guard. 3:45 remaining in the first. 3rd down and 5. Bunch to the right. Hurts has A.J. Brown solo to the left. One-on-one. Hurts looks that way. Now back over the middle. He's got a first down for a gain of 7. Surgical to Devontae Smith. 3:25 left in the first. Eagles offense looking pretty good so far. Just little spot route over the middle. Trips to the left. Pressure immediately on Hurts. He rolls to his left, throws to the sidelines. Another accurate pass to A.J. Brown. Complete. 2nd down and 3. This has been a 12-play drive already. 2nd and 3. At the 30 of the Packers. Trips. Handoff. Up the middle again. This one is a first down. First down, Eagles towards the 26-yard line. Both teams are trying to possess the ball and work the clock. It's what both offenses have done so far. The Eagles have done it successfully. 7-minute drive, 13 plays. This is why I like the under. 2 minutes left in the first. At the 26 of the Packers. Under center is Hurts. Hurts fakes the handoff. A rare play action. Hurts looking downfield. Nobody open, and he throws it away. That was a very rare concept by the Eagles. They almost never do that. They almost never do under center play action. Good coverage. One of the receivers fell down. Three linebackers on the field on that play by the Packers. Chip says, "What's up? How about your Patriots? I knew Vrabel would get that team winning. Need a Hurts interception." Ooh. We'll see what happens. Hurts is looking good so far. At the 26, he's going stretch to the right. Saquon tries to cut it back to the middle, and he picks up just 2, maybe 3. 3rd down and 7. Here's where the Packers need to get off the field. It's good pressure by Parsons on 3rd down last time, but Hurts was able to escape and make a play. You got to do a better job containing Hurts in the pocket. Force him to throw on his left. If you force him out of the pocket, you got to make him move to the left. He's not very good at throwing on his left side. 3rd and 8. Empty for Hurts. Smith in the slot to the left. Hurts is going to QB draw. He's got a lot of room, and he gets the first down. Oh, the ball's out. Packers have it. 30, 35, 40. Knocked out of bounds by Lane Johnson. We'll see if this was a fumble. McKinney. 49 seconds left in the first. Did the Eagles just make a costly mistake? Jalen Hurts on a QB draw had daylight. Maybe he couldn't see the daylight with his visor on. It's nighttime, Jalen. You don't need the visor. That is a fumble. The ball was popped out by Edgerrin Cooper. And Jalen Hurts' knee was on the Packer defender. Fumble! Eagles. That is a fumble. Go, Pack, go! Guys, Gronk spiked the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends, your foes. Don't forget, Harley, all of your hoes. Let's go! 0-0. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Chip says, you should have bet on a fumble, bro. Should have bet on Jalen fumble. Chip says, yeah, DK, Jalen wearing visors at night is whack. I guess you mean don't know? But I'm excited about my Pats, bro. I think you know that if you watch my videos. I think it's pretty obvious. Panda says Rigoroni. No, we all know that the Packers were going to win this game. Come on. Don't play around. That was a good drive. That was a long drive. See, that's the problem with going on long drives. You have more chances to make a mistake. I think that Jordan Love just effed up again. He got sacked. Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out, guys. 1 sec. He tried to hand it to Jacobs, and he fumbled the handoff. Gun formation. 2nd and 13. Love throws, and the ball is batted at the line of scrimmage. It will be already 3rd and 13. Rick says, I spiked it. I always spike it. Mitch is awesome. Appreciate everything he does. Appreciate you, man. Third and 13. 5 seconds left in the first. Empty formation. Love is pressured up the middle. He rolls to the right. He's going to run. Jordan Love is very close to a first down. At the end of the first, a Love scramble sets up a 4th and 1 in their own end. Will the Packers go for it? We will see. Chip says Mitch is the Undertaker. 40 under 45. You're not wrong, man. I like the under tonight. Although I got screwed on unders this week, bro. Like, the Jets got 2 kick returns. Like, what the frick? How did the Jets get 2 kick returns in one game? What the? They threw for 50 yards, and somehow the game went over. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then the Patriots give up a garbage time touchdown. That game should have went under. Bullshit. Bullshit, bro. Chip says my Browns special ed. That's true. Bearded Niner says, I need Parsons to get a sack. Panda says, too much money on the Browns. This kick return touchdowns is crazy, bro. The Browns should have won that game. How do you lose to a guy that had 50 yards? Also, yeah, Phil's right, bro. That game should have went way under. If Henderson would have just fell down at the 2-yard line, there would have been 2 less touchdowns in the game. That's crazy, dude. I forgot about that. That sucks. Like, I nailed that, too. It happens. I don't know. Sunday night was the easiest under of all time, though. I don't know why I didn't put my entire bank account on that. That was the easiest under I've ever seen. Panda. I just like saying Panda's name. Chip says he won his fantasy matchup by 5.5. Had Henderson. Michael says Watson is washed. What did he do? What happened? Did he drop a pass? Am I that far behind? Or are you talking about Deshaun Watson? Okay, let's see what happens here. 4th and 1. 2 tight ends to the left. Packers are going to go for it. QB sneak and they get it. At the 48, there is a flag. Oh, Deshaun. False start on the Packers. Aaron Banks called for the false start. Of course, there's a false start called on the Packers when they QB sneak it, but not the Eagles. At home, too, Funky. At home, bro. Big Al says, let's take a moment and give props to the vets at home and abroad. Thank you for your service to our country. And thank you for keeping us safe and free. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to Big Al for that. Packers will punt on 4th and 6 after the false start. At the 4, tripping on his own feet, to the 15, to the 20, down at the 21. The Eagles with a good return. 14:46 in the second. 0-0. No, I just think it's going to be a defensive game, Funky. It's not a bad game. It's just defensive. Why the Eagles? You're a Cowboys fan, you jabroni. Coach says Packers are pretenders as he hands me the tea. But he doesn't know that the biggest pretenders are the Cowboys. 1st and 10, Eagles. Yeah, okay. Super Bowl, Coach. Patriots to the Super Bowl. Phil says, I'm a vet. Tomorrow is our day to reflect on military service. I didn't know the cool and genuine Phil was a vet. Saquon can't find any room. He loses 3 after Quay Walker scoops him up. The Eagles' run game this year has been severely weakened compared to last year. Right here, Saquon's tackle falls on his face, and Saquon tries to get past his own player who tackled him in the backfield. Jabroni. Jerome, you know it's true, bro. You know it's true. At the 18-yard line, 3-receiver formation, Jalen Hurts screen to Saquon, and he falls down. It'll be 3rd and 15 for Philadelphia. That Packer turf caught ya. Bearded Niner says if any team, the Browns can. The Browns can what? I already told Coach earlier today, Patriots over the Rams for the 3rd time, Phil. The 3rd time. Super Bowl. At the 17. Eagles hand it off on 3rd and very long. And A.J. Dillon picks up. Oh, that was Shipley, sorry. That guy did not look white. 13 minutes left in the first half. 4th and 7. A.J. Dillon is a light skin, though. Who do I have in Rams Seahawks? I actually talked about that on Money Mitch, Rick. If you want to check that out. I will give you a little hint, though. It starts with an R. At their own 22, the Packers will take over. Panda likes the Browns plus 8.5. I would agree on that side. Another possession here for the Packers coming up. Jerome says, I love A.J. Dillon. He is so sexy. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, Jerome. Okay, 12:29 in the first half. Handoff up the middle. A gain of 4 or 5 for the Packers. Josh Jacobs. Up the middle. Second down. 12 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. I disagree with that, Funky. I feel like wrestling was pretty relevant until, like... Actually, it's had its moments up and down. It kind of, like, is anything. But, like, I think the quality really dropped off after, like... I guess there was moments. We'll talk about it in the commercial. Toss to the right. Jacobs. Out of bounds near the 38. First down, Packers. 11:40 left in the half. I would say that it dipped after the Attitude Era a little bit. That was the peak. But then the Ruthless Aggression Era from like 03 to 07 was pretty damn good. And then the era like 09, 10, 11 was kind of weak. And then when Rock came back again, it got sparked again for like a couple years. And then it kind of dipped again, and then it kind of rose again, and then it's just kind of flattened. But the like 2023, 2022 was actually pretty good. Wasn't bad. It was actually peaking a little bit, and then they kind of lost it again. But yes, the late 90s, early 2000s, and the 80s are the peak of wrestling. There's no doubt. Second and 7. Two receivers to the left. Handoff left for Jacobs. He breaks a tackle. Loses a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. Miss Harley says the Pats and Lions uniforms are pretty, but the Packers' yellow and green uniforms aren't it. I kind of find, I know it's a really bad color combination. Like, I would hate to wear apparel of the Packers. Like, I would never pick the Packers to be my team because their colors are way too freaking ugly. But there's something about their jerseys that I don't know. Maybe it's like the history of it, but like I like their white unis a lot. I do like their white unis. At the 40. Bunch to the right now. Love throws underneath, caught, but it's short of the first down by Musgrave. It'll be 4th and 3. I think it was a combination of the writing and the stars, Sosa, in the 90s. They just, and also the time, like the attitude of it combined with the time of pop culture. 4th and 2, bunch to the left. I feel like something nowadays that's a great show has to be like outstanding for people to really pay attention. 4th and 2, and the Packers aren't going to snap it. There's just so many options nowadays for something like YouTube, podcasts, Netflix. How many different TV services do we have? How many different shows do they release like every month? Think about it. A lot of competition. And the thing is, it feels like it's kind of underwhelming too. Like a lot of the times it feels like there isn't a lot of great shit because it feels like there's a lot of watered down shit, especially music-wise, in my opinion. I don't hear a lot of great music. Maybe that's just me. It's very rare. Touchback. 8:28 left in the half. Jamari says, I can't watch the game because YouTube TV took away ESPN and ABC. I'm surprised more people aren't here. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. I think Monday nights have always done the worst for my channel. I don't know why. Thursdays usually do better. Is Matthew Golden playing today? I didn't even check. I haven't seen him. Oh, really, Rick? That's funny. Scott Hall is one of your favorite wrestlers. Scott Hall had aura. Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of wrestlers in the 90s, man, they're just cool as shit. Like Kevin Nash, just like cool. Scott Hall, Austin, Rock, Triple H, Jericho, Taker, Hogan when he went Hollywood Hogan, Steiner, Goldberg. You go down the list, they're just all cool as shit. You just go down the list of the guys, like, it's just not a lot of cool guys anymore. This is not, the aura isn't the same, bro. Eddie Guerrero, RVD, the Hardys. Yeah, man. Aura, bro. Sting. Jerome thinks that Stone Cold still looks sexy. So there you go. Lion says the Dudleys. Yep. Funky. There's so many, man. And the women, too. Chyna was cool. Sable was cool. Trish was cool. Lita was cool. And the storylines, of course. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Storylines. Jake the Snake was cool. Different time, but Jake the Snake was cool. Piper was cool. Macho Man was cool. Kane. Fire coming out of everywhere. At the 20. Play action. Jalen Hurts rolls out to the right. Throws across his body. That should have been picked off. Somehow it was completed. To the 27 of the Eagles. Second down. DDP. It's a good one. Maximo says Junkyard Dog. Michael likes to watch women's WWE. I'm not going to ask why, but okay. Play action. Hurts. Throws. Great coverage. Incomplete. Tight, deep dig. Great coverage by McKinney on Goddard. Vince was the perfect bad guy. It kind of turns out he was legitimately that guy, but pretty funny. Mick Foley was like endearing, I would say. I love Mick Foley. He's like top 3, one of my favorites. Literal psychopath, but really talented. Play action. Quick out is incomplete. Almost a pick 6. 4th and 2 for the Eagles. They'll punt. 7:35 left in the half. Glow is a good show. Glow, I watched the show. I don't know if you mean like the real thing, but the show is actually pretty good. I thought that was a good show, actually. Mick Foley versus Undertaker, best fight ever. Was that actually a fight? Bro just got thrown off the Hell in a Cell. The Big Show. Big Show is the real deal. Ken Shamrock. at the 42-yard line. The Packers have good field position. 7:25 left in the half. No points scored yet. Oh yeah, I'm not that yet. I'm not that old. I watched the show though. It was pretty good. Big Al says the Packers lost last week in their 1923 unis with the ugly ass helmets. Oh, did they? They did beat the Packers with those, didn't they?
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
I also think that's part of the UFC thing too. UFC's huge. UFC has a lot of worldwide appeal, but I honestly feel like there's not as many stars in the UFC right now as there was like 10 years ago. I don't think you could go to the casual person on the street and ask them to name 10 UFC fighters, maybe even 5 UFC fighters, compared to like 10 years ago. Val Venus, that's hilarious. That's crazy, Bearded Niner. What's going on with that? Does anyone know what's going on with the whole ESPN thing? By the way, guys, let's try to reach 50 likes before half. Let's try to get 50 likes. We also don't have any super chats. If you guys do want to support me and what I'm doing here with the live streams, Gronk spike the like button. Rogers Perk says Jalen Hurts is out here throwing Stevie Wonders. All right, we're back in Green Bay at their own 41-yard line. Packers with the ball, first down. To throw is Love. Throws the curl and incomplete. Looking for Romeo Doubs, covered by Quinyon Mitchell. A fellow Mitchell. 722, who I still don't know how the Packers... Sorry, not the Packers. I still don't know how the Eagles got that guy in the draft. Does any one of you jabronis want to tell me how that guy fell so far in the draft? Big Al says subscribe to Money Mitch. Subscribe to the BLV for more live reactions, power rankings, rants, recaps, and more. Toss to the right. A gain of just 3 for the Packers on the toss. I don't think that was Jacobs. I didn't catch the running back. It might have been Wilson. Let me see. Nice play by Phillips on the tackle. Jalen Phillips looking pretty good as an Eagle right now. At their own 43. Love looking left. Now back to the middle. Ball's deflected and incomplete. Another 3 and out. 4th and 8. The Packers will punt. 6:48 left in the half. I do agree. Rodgers had way more aura when he did the championship belt celebration. What happened to the Packers offense? They can't run the ball as well as they did last year. Their offensive line isn't as good. Jordan Love is just good, but not great. Their receiving core is injured. Kraft and Reed. And that's pretty much the problems. But I think it mainly stems from the offensive line. It's not as good as last year. Return to the 26-yard line for the Eagles. Also, the Eagles are a good defense. Like, give them some credit. 6:37 left in the half. Funky, I always find it funny when the guys that fall, sometimes the guys that fall, and it's like so obvious they're going to be good, and then you're like, well, why didn't this guy get picked? Like, Brian Branch was kind of one of those guys. It was kind of like, why the hell did this guy not go like 10 picks before he did? Everyone was like, this is the best safety in the draft. And then he just like fell to like the 35th pick or something like that. Jerome says that the Packers need Aaron Rodgers. I've heard these rumors. Ultra says this game is setting football back. This is almost exactly the game that I expected. I don't really know what people were expecting from this game. I expected like 30 points in this game. Neither team has a good offense. And both defenses are pretty good. And they match up well with the offenses. Yeah. The first drive, they were moving the ball, and they both effed it up. That guy in the F1 movie with Brad Pitt, Damson, I think is his name. He might be Black Panther. There's a rumor. I would like that. First down run for a gain of 7 by Saquon, spinning his way for some yards. I just read that on Twitter. Michael says the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl. Adam says, I like what I see. Bears taking the North. Run for a first down to the 40. There is a flag. 5:54 left in the half. Lane Johnson is down. Naeem says tush push incoming. I haven't finished Peacemaker Season 2. Offsetting penalties. So we'll redo the down. Lane Johnson is limping off the field. That would be a significant loss for the Eagles. If you guys have ever seen the splits of the Eagles' win-loss record with and without Lane Johnson, he might be their most important player on their entire team. And I don't think that is hyperbole. Eagly is hilarious. I agree. Eagly is hilarious. Second and 3, 5:45 left in the half. Pistol for Hurts. Brown, Smith the receivers. Handoff up the middle. Gain of just 1 or 2 for Saquon. Third down again. I think this is too far for a tush push, but they could do 2 consecutive. Third and 2, I'd probably run Saquon or run Jalen in some way, shape, or form. And then if you don't get it, you could tush push on 4th and inches. The tush push shouldn't be affected too significantly without Lane Johnson, but you never know. I formation, Tank Bigsby the back. They're going to play action. Hurts, incomplete. See, that's what I wouldn't have done. Now there is a flag, though. Maybe they get bailed here. 4:53 left in the half. Robert says one of these teams needs to score. Yeah, a little bit of contact there at the end, but I don't even know if that was a good pass, a good enough pass for it to be complete. So Evan Williams kind of takes a bad penalty. Probably shouldn't have touched him. I don't think it was a catchable pass, to be honest. Not that that really matters anymore. They just call it anyways. .453 left in the half. First down, Eagles after the PI at their own 40. I formation, now back to 2 tight end, under center, and some movement. A lot of motioning. I don't know who the Eagles think they are, the Dolphins or the Niners. I never see them motion that many times. They take a false start, Jordan Mailata. Lane Johnson is going to the locker room. That does not look good. First and 15. Handoff. Saquon bounces it out wide to the right. Saquon's got space. First down, Saquon. And a gain of 15. There is a flag, though. Holding. Redo first down. Anytime there's an explosive play, expect a flag. Brett Toth or Toth or I don't know. But he's a bum. Takes a hold. That was a good call. It was a hold. First and 25. Still 0-0. 4:40 left in the half. Guys, don't forget to Gronk spike the like button. Let's try to get 50 likes before halftime. 2 receivers stacked to the left, 1 to the right. Devontae Smith motions to the right. Hurts hands it off up the middle. And a gain of 5 for Tank Bigsby. Second and 20. 4 minutes left in the half. Ultra, what's going on, brother? Is your dad watching this game? He's a Packers fan, right? Bunch to the left. Tank Bigsby the back. Smith motions to the right. A.J. Brown in the slot. Play action. Screen. Devontae to the 40. Third down and 11. 12. Robert says, hi, Ultra. 3rd and 11. 3 minutes left in the half. 0-0 in the year of our Lord, 2025. A.J. Brown to the right. 4-man rush. Jalen Hurts steps up. Jalen Hurts runs. 3rd and 11. And there's 15 Packers surrounding him after he gains 4 yards. The Eagles will punt. 2 minutes left in the half. The punt is a good one down at the 8. There is a flag, though. I actually didn't bet on this game, but if I would have bet the under. Yeah. I'm not sure why I didn't make it a best bet, to be honest. I think I just wanted to enjoy this game. There is a flag for holding on Ringo. Nothing new, although this was on special teams. Eagles will punt. And Packers will return to the 30. 33-yard line, Romeo Dobbs, 1:54 left in the half. Durkant says, the literal one thing Jordan Love does at an above-average level is throw off platform or downfield, and the Packers refuse to take any risks. I'm actually really confused why the Packers continue to run the ball at such a high rate. I know that the Eagles haven't been great against the run this year, but I would think they would throw a little bit more. I do agree this is a very conservative game plan. They haven't opened it up at all. Tyler says, I'm now here, jabronis. My Pats killed it yesterday. Great job as usual by our host, Mitch. Now show him much love and spike the light. All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
It's gonna be me.
Boom, shakalaka.
Mike LaFleur, always conservative, says Adam. Kind of.
Jabroni, JaBroniNJoRaXXXYAZ. What? Ding bong, ding dong, he's Stone Cold.
0-0 after an entire half, says Michael. He's speechless. He can't believe it. All right, quick throw to the 40. Handoff. First down on 2nd and 2. Guys, by the way, if you want to check it out, I am doing a recap tonight for Bleacher Report on this game. If you guys do want to join me, I'll tweet out the link. Love to throw. Dumps it down to Jacobs to the 50. It's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. 1:20 left in the half. 1:11 left in the half. 3 timeouts for the Packers, trying to get into field goal range at the very least. 3 receiver formation. Dobbs solo to the left. 4-man rush coming from the Eagles. Love has time. Love steps up on the move. Gonna run. Gonna get the first down. Out of bounds at the 41. First down, Packers. 51 seconds left in the half. I should, Gerard. I should. There are guys open here for Love, and he just refuses to throw it. I saw at least 2 receivers open. I saw Musgrave was open, and Watson was open. Both guys open. Doesn't throw the ball. But he did pick up a first down. At the 41-yard line of the Eagles. 4-man rush. Love dumps it off to his back. Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs gets 9. 42 seconds left in the half. Timeout. Honestly, if I'm the Eagles, I got to take away this check down to Jacobs because that's literally the only thing they can do. Maybe I'm crazy. Alter says, my dad's texting me about how many Georgia defenders are out there tonight. That reminds me of my friend Painter. Rest in peace to Painter. At Super Bowl 51, he was a Browns fan, and he was just naming all the players that were playing in the Super Bowl that were on the Browns. He's like, Dion Lewis, Brown. Alex Mack, Brown. Doug Gabriel, Brown. Kyle Shanahan, Brown. Jabal Sheard, Brown. He's just going through the whole roster like, that guy's a Brown, that guy's a Brown. It was like half the team, bro. It was actually hilarious. Robert says the Packers need to score. They do. Matt LaFleur definitely has been below average this year. Tyler says, my grocery bag, Brown. Fair. Very fair. Ultra says there is a video about how the Browns created Super Bowl 51. Ah, really? Jeff says it's time to consider Hafley as head coach. If you're the Packers or if you're another team. I don't think Matt LaFleur is going anywhere. So Lane Johnson's out. We haven't seen the Eagles offense in a while, though. We'll see how it affects them in the second half. If that's a serious injury, that's an injury that, like, impacts the entire outlook of the NFC. Like, that is a big deal. That's an ankle injury. 2nd and 1. 42 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts at the 31 of the Eagles. Watson to the right by himself. Love goes to the left. Finds Dobbs. Nice catch. And out of bounds. Bubble helmet Dobbs with the first down. 38 seconds left. Ultra sends the link for the video. Jamari says he's happy for the Pats. I know, Jamari, you've jumped on the bandwagon. I got to give Jamari some credit. See, Jamari is a young man, but a smart young man. See, he knows. He knows talent when he sees it, bro. He saw Drake May, and he knew. At the 27-yard line, 2 receivers to the right. Eagles might blitz here. They send 4 on a simulated pressure. Love trying to get loose. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Nolan Smith returned today. Nolan Smith, Georgia boy. 31 seconds left in the half. I think the Pats will cover that game. I don't know how the Jets are going to score any points. Why do you like the Jets? I honestly don't think the Jets are going to score more than 13 points. "31 seconds left in the half. That's a good question, Funky. Maybe it's the combination of the helmet and the padding. Elton Jenkins, the best offensive lineman arguably on the Packers, is injured now. Him or Zach Tom are the best. Might be an even swap here. Lane Johnson and Eldon Jenkins are out. The Jets only beat the Browns because they got 2 kick returns. They're not going to get 2 kick returns against the Patriots. I'll give you credit if you're right, Ultra, but I think the Patriots win by like 17. I think they're going to win like 30-13, something like that. I don't think very highly of the Jets. At the 27 of the Eagles. Blitz by the Eagles. Love is trying to get rid of the ball. And he fumbled it. I think he tried to pass it, but he kind of like pushed the ball forward. I don't know if that constitutes as a throw. Oh, that is a fumble. I thought he actually tried to throw it, but he just tried to bring it up to throw it, and it resulted in him losing the ball. That is a fumble. That's a fumble. I thought he had the ball and went like this, but he was just trying to bring it up, and he lost it in the process of bringing the ball up. So Matt LaFleur with a critical error. Hurts and Love have both fumbled. 23 seconds left in the half. Funky says, fly, Dean, fly. Big Al's very correct.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Big Al's
On the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E.
Jalen Hurts on the move to the left. Gain of 4. Jalen Hurts throws the comeback incomplete on 2nd and 6. Third and 6. 11 seconds left in the half. They have 3 timeouts. They could get one long completion. They run it. Oh, my God. They run it with Shipley. Are you kidding me? What the frick? The Packers take their last timeout with 4 seconds left in the half. What the heck? Why didn't they just, like, chuck it up to A.J. Brown or something? Like, something fun or useful. They just ran it with Shipley? Zero at halftime. Now, I thought it would be low scoring. I didn't think it would be 0-0. Okay. Jalen Hurts is going to roll to the right. Throwing deep. Out of bounds. Why not just throw a Hail Mary there? It's the same thing. I don't understand why these teams are so conservative. All right. Well, I'll take a quick break. Let's try to get to 50 likes, guys. Gronk spiked the like button. Tyler did say, shout out to our U.S. Marine Corps. Happy B-Day. Happy B-Day. Soldiers, thanks for your devotion to our great country. Wow, I can't speak English. I am sorry. Basically, he said, shout out to the soldiers, and thanks for taking care of us. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Gronk spiked the like button. And all I have to say is the Patriots are better than both these teams.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
Go, Pack, go!
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Oh, I am muted. I didn't realize I was muted. Oh, okay. We good now? What's up, afros? I said afro. Do you have an afro and hookah? I also said Claire. We need you, Claire. Where you been? She been putting dirt in the eyes of students.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
I also said at the very start, Caesar. 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 Jamari says Pats Rams Super Bowl rematch. Yes, for the third time. Not the first, not the second, the third time. The Rams are going to get their butts handed to them by the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Just when Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl against the Rams, Drake May is going to win his first Super Bowl against the Rams.
It's gonna be me.
Thank you. Next.
Claire had a rehearsal. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Who's the best coach ever? All right, Funky Lions fan, go get some sleep, bro. Hey, Christopher. Thank you, man. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate that, bro.
What do you think about when the 15 buzzes you're coming out?
Thanks, man. You want to say anything, Christopher? To the audience? Go at? What?
Ding bong ding dong, hit stone cold aye.
Oh, go Pats. Oh. Okay.
To save the world.
Yeah, Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Big Al says Packers have won 6 straight Monday Night Football games at home and 11 of their last 13.
Go, Pack, go!
Can his Eagles break the streak? Claire says, who's winning this game? It's 0-0. Are you asking me who's actually going to win? Lane Johnson's coming out for the second half. Big Al says Philly has won 4 of the last 5 over Green Bay, including the playoffs. That's good news for us. Claire says, who's going to win this game? I still... Not them.
Go, Pack, go!
All right. Second half begins. Saquon breaks a tackle and picks up 6. 0-0. How long will it take for someone to score a point? Stay tuned. 14:30 in the third. At the 36 of Philly. Pistol formation for Hurts. Fake the handoff, keeper, hit the flat, and it's a first down for Goddard at their own 41. $13.45 in the third. First and 10. Play action. Time for Hurts. Goes down the middle. He's got a big completion. for a big play. Goddard down to the 37 of the Packers. Big Al. There it is, baby. Goddard. Sing, who do you want? Bengals versus who? At the 37 of the Packers. Play action. Hurts down the middle. Misses his man. Calcaterra running down the middle of the field. Handoff, Saquon to the 29. Third down. And 3. At the 31 of the Packers. 3rd and 3. Handoff. No, keeper. And another throw to the flat. First down, Goddard. 12 minutes left in the third. Hurts with the same play finds Goddard off the RPO. Shout out to Christopher for our lone super chat tonight. $11:44 left in the third. At the 22 of Green Bay. Bunch to the left. Pressure on Hurts. He rolls to the left. He picks up a few yards. 2nd down and 6. Chip says, let's get some scores. Jerome says, I think the Eagles would go for it on 4th down. I think a team should just get some points. That's what I think. 2nd and 4. 11 minutes left in the third. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hurts under center. Hands it off to the right. No room to go. Tank Bigsby met in the backfield for a loss of 3. Quay Walker with the boom. That is big. 3rd down and 7. If you don't get this first down, kick the damn field goal, jabroni. Get some points on the damn board. Ten minutes left in the third. Three receiver formation, 2 to the left, and some movement up front. Flag on the play. False start or delay a game. Delay of game on Philadelphia. 10 minutes left in the third. Now, the Eagles lost 3 on 2nd down and lose 5 on a penalty. Hurts is going to hand it off on 3rd and 12. and Shipley gets to the 20. It'll be 4th down and a field goal for Elliott coming up. Break the 0-0 tie. Singh is biased and wants the Ravens in the Super Bowl, says Claire.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
The field goal is good. Eagles take the lead and break the 0-0 game. Finally! 3-0 Philadelphia. Finally. Let's go! Some points, baby! Gronk, spike the like button, homie. Let's go. Let's have an exciting second half, guys. Big Al says subscribe to Money Mitch. Thanks, Big Al. Appreciate that, man. Another reminder, I'll be live on Bleacher Report covering this game, giving you a recap. I guess the Packers guy couldn't do it, so I'm in. Your boy. He's back. That was my topic today for Bleacher Report, Claire. What do I think of Daboll getting fired? I did 3 coaching candidates for the Giants. I think it's kind of stupid to fire a coach in the middle of the year. Especially one that has a good relationship with your young quarterback. Like, I think they maybe should have fired him at the end of the year. But I think it's dumb to fire him now. I don't really understand that process. But I would agree that they probably need to look in a different direction for the future. I think I agree with that. But I like Daboll. I'm sure the Bills would love to have him back right about now. Maybe even the Patriots. Spent over 10 years with the Patriots, so who knows? I see Christian Watson wide open for a touchdown on one of these highlights. Jordan Love under center. Play action. Throw downfield to Watson is complete for a first down and a gain of 15. There is a flag. Flag in the secondary. $20 yards, sorry, not 15. Holding on the defense, Christian Watson with 20 yards. Chip, there's 8:45 left in the third, brother. I'll keep updating you almost every play. Gotta get Watson the ball more, man. Under center is Love. Handoff. Jacobs. Good gain on first down. Gain of 5. What's up, Bryce? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining, bro.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Second and 6. 7:50 remaining in the third. Elton Jenkins hasn't returned to the game. I think it's Ryan who's at center right now. They hand off Jacobs. He breaks the first tackle and picks up a tough 3 yards. Third down and a couple. Third and 3. Love on 3rd and 3. Throws complete for a first down to the slot man, Wicks. Here we go. Game's cooking a little bit now. Congrats on what, Gerard? What do you mean, Bryce? Bears and Lions. Handoff for Jacobs is a loss of a bunch of yards. Hunt punishes him in the backfield. Throw the football, man. This is disgusting. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. I do a lot of stuff for them, so. But yeah, it's nice to get the extra. Under center is Love. Play action. Love steps up. He's going to run. He gets to the 41. Third down and long. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third. Come on, Jordan Love. Deliver for me, buddy. Bunch to the right. Dobbs solo to the left. Love got time. Gonna go down the field. Dobbs at the 22. Can't catch it. 4th and 9. Will the Packers go for it? Looks like they might go for it. Wow, okay. Empty formation here for Love. 4th and 9. Deep drop. Throws and it's no, it's dropped. Incomplete. Why did they not have Watson on the field on 4th and 9? And they throw the ball to some bum. Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that? It hit him right in the chest. They go for it on 4th and 9, and it hits him right in the chest, and he drops it. Number 18 on the Packers. Who is that? Oh, Malik Heath. Okay. Wow. I don't know why on earth you would have Malik Heath on 4th and 9 on the field. But I don't know. That's just me. It's terrible coaching. Seller says, I'm starting to feel more confident in my Lions winning the North. Lions looking good, brother. I need to see the Lions be consistent against good football teams this year. I would agree with that. Seller, thank you for the super chat, by the way, man. You guys got to beat the Packers next time you play them, though. Why didn't he catch it? I don't know. It hit him right in the chest. Booty will probably play against the Bengals. I don't expect him to play on Thursday against the Jets. Jalen Hurts, under pressure, rolls to the right, throws complete for a yard to Saquon underneath. 4:30 left in the third. The Bears, I don't think the Bears have any chance of winning this division. I don't think the Bears are very good. I think they're going to have a pretty tough stretch. They play a lot of good teams. I think a team like the Jets is a perfect opportunity for Kyle Williams to get more snaps. Handoff, and that is a loss of 1,000. No chance for Saquon Barkley. Met in the backfield by Devontae Wyatt and others. A loss of like 5. No chance at all. It's actually unbelievable how bad the Eagles' offensive line is at run blocking this year. They didn't block 2 players. Right up the middle. Both defensive tackles. Danielito says, go Pack, go.
Go, Pack, go!
Chips jumping on the Pats bandwagon. It's fun time over here. Jalen Hurts to throw on 3rd and long. He's pressured. He flips it over to Shipley. Shipley in space. 40. Out of bounds near the 43. That'll be 4th down, and the Eagles will punt. 3:15 left in the third. Elton Jenkins has an ankle injury, will not return. Thank you, Big Al, for that information. 3 minutes left in the third. Packers about to get the ball right back. Punt by the Eagles. Touchback for the Eagles. Drew says the Lions are about to win this game. I don't think the Lions are playing, Drew, but I could be wrong. I haven't seen Dan Campbell all night. Yeah, McDaniels. There's someone else that's from there too, man. Was it Thomas Dimitroff who was there from there? Or somebody else was from there? RDP says, could this game be any worse than the Raiders? This game might actually be worse than the Raiders game. The Raiders game was probably definitely the worst stream all year, but maybe the worst game I've watched all year. This game is pretty close. Do I still think nobody is good? Like, good. I don't think there's a historic team this season. I don't think there is a great team this season. Personally. I think there's some good teams. I understand, Drew. Okay. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. If you haven't already, Gronk, spike the like button. If you've been enjoying the stream, if you want to support, super chat, bro. Judah says, Pats are 8-2. Will the Bills catch them? Personally, I don't think so. I think the Patriots are only going to lose 1, maybe 2 more games this year. The only comp they actually play is the Bills and the Ravens. I will be breaking down my updated playoff team predictions. I think tomorrow I'll probably post that. I have the Patriots with 3 losses, maybe 4. Like, their schedule is super easy. They have the Jets twice, including next week. They have the Bengals, the Giants, who else? Maybe one more. And the Dolphins at home, probably in bad weather. Toss to the left. Jacobs, first down to the 30. 2:20 left in the third. John says the most boring freaking game in history besides the Steelers and Chargers. I don't know, bro. I think the Raiders-Broncos was even worse than the Steelers and the Chargers. Harley, what's up? $155 left in the third. The Bills still have some pretty tough games, but I only think they'll lose like 1 or 2 more. But they have a lot more competition on their schedule than we do. Play action. Jordan Love is going to go deep. And he's got his man. Nice catch. That is Wicks. There is a flag. That would be like a 15, 20-yard completion. Holding on defense will be declined. First down, Packers. Yeah, Sarah's not here. I'm not sure where she is. The over-under tonight was like 44.5, which, yeah. You won your bet if you took the under. Kansas City lost to most of the good teams they've played. I think the only good team they beat was the Lions. At the 50. Handoff. Jacobs to the right. Gain of 3. 1:10 left in the third. 3-0 still. Still. At the 47 of the Eagles, 2 receiver formation, under center Love, play. Oh, no, I thought it was play action. Handoff, gain of 3. Third down. I don't know why they don't throw the ball. Two likes till 60, guys. This might be the last play of the third. Maybe they won't snap it. We'll see. It is the end of the third. Packers trail 3-0 with a huge 3rd down and 4 coming up. Bodo, you made it. He says, what up, hoes? You're the hoe. Ho, ho.
All right, all right, all right.
Shut up, bitch!
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Big Al says, welcome to the witching hour. Will the Eagles fly out with the dub, or will the pack fight back? Gronk, spike the like button and subscribe. Pizza time.
All right, all right, all right.
Alrighty then. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Ding dong, ding dong, he's Stone Cold
When the 15th brother coming out.
I'm getting that for show.
To save the world.
Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
Let's put a smile on that face.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Trash, bro.
All right, all right, all right.
Pizza time.
Sig says, Mitch, can you see a shocking team in the Super Bowl? Sing, I'll spell it out for you, sir. N-E-W space E-N-G-L-A-N-D. What does that spell?
Boom, shakalaka.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's put a smile on that face.
Because no one expects them to make it, Sing. Come on, bro. Fourth quarter time. Johnny. You bet tonight? Oh, yeah, you got the Eagles, don't you? All right. Love throws a quick out. Great catch by Wicks for a first down. At the 39 of the Eagles, 14:45 left in the game. That was a beautiful catch. Bryce, thanks, man. It's pretty generous, John. I'm not exactly sure, but pretty generous. 14:25 left. Watson, Wicks, Musgrave, and Dobbs. At least they're not playing Heath anymore. That guy is bona fide ass. Love, handoff. Jacobs, gain of 5. 2nd and 5. So much running. Bodo, the Pats don't get any calls, bro. None. We're not the Chiefs. Second and 6. 3 receivers. Love play action. Going down the field, it's Watson who catches it at the 13. There is a flag. Might be offside or false start. Oh, wow. A legal formation? The ref in the booth is a little confused there. That would have been a 22-yard catch for Christian Watson, and it would have put the Packers in the red zone. It's pretty big. And now it's a 5-yard penalty. It was amazing, Bryce. Amazing, bro. Bullshit call. 2nd and 11. So, the Packers on 2nd and 11 will go back to play action, and they'll throw incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11 looking for Dobbs. 13:01 left in the game. The crowd can't believe it. Quinyon Mitchell, probably don't throw at him. Literally anyone else on the team you can throw the ball at. A little bit of contact there. Third and 11. 13:01 left in the game. Love to throw. Love rolling to his right. Throws it away. 4th and 11. Dobbs out of breath. Love frustrated in the 4th. Why didn't he throw that to Watson, bro? What the Love is so ass, man. Wow, what a play. What a play by the Packers special teams. Is that a safety? Is that a safety? What? He tried to pick the ball up because after the other team touches it, you can pick it up. They're saying it's a touchback. The player did they say he didn't reestablish his feet? 12:42 left in the game. Touchback for the Eagles. Very, very close to a 1-yard line, pinned. Very close. Shout out to the super chatters, Christopher and Seller. Don says, how you doing, Mitch? I'm doing good, Donnie boy. How you doing? Pretty shitty game, but yeah. They are, Latoni. Claire says, are these refs on crack?
You're trash, Brock.
Is this ref on crack? Good call, Donnie. Under, baby. Trips to the right. Jalen Hurts in the gun. A touchdown would probably win them this game. Handoff, Saquon. Gets it to the 25. Good gain. Second down. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, very quiet in this game. Brown has 2 catches for 13 yards. Jalen Hurts has absolutely sold my fantasy matchup this week. Toss to the right, Saquon. No gain. 3rd and 6. Big dog, what's up, man? Christopher, what are you talking about Thursday night? 3rd and 7 for Jalen. He's going to throw. Finds his check down, Saquon. Spin move! 35, 40, 45, 50, down the sideline. Saquon down to the 35. Big Al's Eagles flying down the field. 11-11 left in the game. Jalen Hurts connects on a little dump off, and Saquon does the rest. It wasn't even a good throw, too. I could have thrown a better pass than that, bro. Bono with the 3rd super chat of the night. Come on, Greg. My lie was better. Shout out to all the vets, but your holiday needs to be on Mondays, not Tuesdays. You're screwing everything up. Play action, Jalen Hurts pumps. Jalen Hurts going deep. Jalen Hurts! Touchdown! Devontae Smith! Yeah, that might have won me my fantasy game. $10:35 left in the game. The E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles scored a touchdown. Hurts on the post route. And Devontae Smith like I'm Michael Jordan
on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
Somehow I'm still losing by 2 points. God. 10-0 Eagles. Hit 'em low. Hit 'em high. Watch those Eagles fly. Shout out to Bodo. Sellers. And Christopher. What's up, Stevie? You feeling all right after that Bills loss? Yesterday I thought you were going to lose yourself, bro. Big Al says, make that money, Devontae. Drop the bomb again.
You're trash, Brock. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
All right, all right, all right.
Pony with $2. Thank you, man. Says Jordan Love stinks just as bad as Trevor Lawrence. You're not wrong. I love your picture, by the way, man. All right, Love. It's time, buddy. 10:35 left. You got to come back? You going to score a point? Let's see, Love. Nobody's showing you any love, bro.
Stupid idiot!
Make it happen. Anthony says, I can't imagine how frustrating this game is to watch if you're a Packers fan, especially with what happened last week. Yeah, and I'm going to have to do a recap and talk to these fans, bro. They're going to be pissed. Pissed. Jacobs, gain of 3. What did you think of the movie, Super Pony? 10:15 left. 2 likes from 65. Brad says, thank you for all the commentary. I'll get to your comment in a second, sir. 3 receivers. Love. Launches. Complete. First down. That's a gain of 9 for the bum who dropped the ball on 4th and 9, Heath. First down and 10, 9:50 left in the game. Love in the gun. Love throwing a crossing route to Jacobs to the 44. 9:30 left in the game. I thought it was good too. The Bob Dylan movie. Brad says, thank you for all the commentary. I can't watch the game because of the stupid YouTube. Bubble screen. Savion for a gain of 2. 3rd down and 2 or 3. Because of the stupid YouTube and Disney thing dispute, you've made the whole game entertaining. Thank you. Well, I don't think it's been my best performance, but I appreciate it. Thank you. 3rd and 2. Trips to the left. I would sneak a run in. 3rd and 2. Yeah. First down. Gain of 6 or 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. 8:25 left in the game. Steve says Drake May is Josh Allen's daddy. Jordan Love in the gun. Eight minutes left. Love! Check down again for his back, Wilson, and it's a gain of 2 or 3. 7:50 left. You're welcome, Robert. You guys are very welcome. Thank you for the 4 super chats tonight, by the way. Love takes a quick snap. Looking down the field. Way off on that 2nd and 8 throw. 3rd and 8. 7:34 left. I hope so, Pony. $7:34. 3rd and 8. 10-0. Saquon Williams in the slot. Eagles send 5. Love throws complete on the out to Wicks. First down, Packers. 7:29 left in the game. Jordan Love connects. I don't know why they haven't thrown the ball more all game. It's not like they're not having some success. First and 10 at the 34 of the Eagles. Jet toss is going backwards, and it is no gain. Forward pass, you're connecting with some yards, and then you run this stupid jet toss, and it gets no yards. 7 minutes left. $6:50 left, and they're wasting a lot of time. That's another thing. They're down by 2 scores. 2nd and long. 2nd and 10. Love throws it deep down the sidelines. Out of reach for Musgrave. They're going to call a PI. I don't know. Let's check the replay. Feels like Love just dials in on the first read and just throws it every time. Am I crazy? Terrible call, in my opinion. I don't think that's a very good call. He grabbed his jersey a little bit. A little bit. Terrible might be harsh. A little bit. Empty for the Packers. Love throws a screen to Jacobs. He breaks a tackle. Jacobs inside the 10. Down to the 6. 6:15 left in the game. Six minutes left. 2nd down. 2nd and 3. Trips to the left. Love's going to hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs! Touchdown! And I officially lost my fantasy game. 5:49 left in the game. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs. 5:49 left. $5:49 left. 3 timeouts for both teams. Why was it a garbage touchdown? Why was it a garbage touchdown? It was a touchdown. It's not garbage time. There's 5 minutes left. 3 timeouts. Down by 3. Fourth quarter. Are the Seahawks contenders? I would say yes at this point. What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Whose birthday is it? Harley, why are you saying happy birthday again to nobody? Harley. Is this ref on crack?
Nice to meet ya. Latoni says Rams best in the NFC. Photo. All right. 5:49 left. Nick says, what do you think about the Bears? Winning is cool, but we barely beaten bad teams. I think we will find out if we're actually good or not in the next month. Yeah, I was doing predictions for like every game for the rest of the year to do my playoff teams that I think will make it. And I don't have it going very well for the Bears. So I think we are going to find out that they're fairly average. But yeah, they've been just getting by against bad teams. But I think they'll end up somewhere around preseason expectation for me. 5:49. I will say Ben Johnson has been legit. I think that's the best thing you can really. Caleb maybe has been not quite as good as you would hope, but like Ben Johnson's been pretty legit for that team, I think. Saquon loses 2 yards. Safety blitz against the run there. Williams came all the way down and made the stop in the backfield. I would like to see overtime too. That would be pretty fun. 10-7 Philadelphia. 5 minutes left. Hurts. is going to fake it and throw it, and it's incomplete. Looking for the Goddard RPO. Nixon is all over it, and Goddard didn't turn his head. 3rd and 12. Will the Eagles decide to throw it here? Hey, Harley. Thank you for the $5. She says, happy birthday, Mr. President. I think Harley's drunk, guys.
Nice to meet ya. Come and get me, bats! I double dare ya.
Stupid idiot!
3rd and 12. Hurts has time going deep, and he's got his man on the out route. Devontae Smith. First down, Philadelphia. I think both offenses are crippling themselves by running the ball every 1st and 2nd down. Nick? Rudy says the Cardinals didn't cover last week. What happened? What happened was the Seahawks got 2 defensive touchdowns in the 1st quarter. That's what happened. Sorry. Saquon picked up 3. 2nd and 7. Shout out to our 5 super chatters: Christopher, Sellerus, Bodo, Super Pony, and Miss Harley Quinn.
Nice to meet ya.
2nd and 7, 4:20 left in the game. Under center, Devontae Smith, the receiver to the right. A.J. Brown motions to that side. Hurts hands it off. Saquon Barkley gets tripped up for a gain of 5. 3rd and 2. She says, nice to meet ya. 3:50 left in the game. That was tripping by Parsons. That should have been a penalty. Is that not a penalty? 3rd down. A sneaky trip by Micah Parsons. Timeout Philly on 3rd and 2. All right, Gerard. Sounds good, brother.
Yeah.
3:21 left in the game. 10-7 Eagles. Timeout Philly. Pony says Packers are the biggest frauds in the league. 3:23 left. Claire, what's up? 3rd and 2 at the 50. Fullback handoff. 1st down to the 45 of the Packers. Saquon lined up as the fullback and got the 1st down. 3:10 left in the game. $2:55 left. Bodo says, run the clock. You don't want overtime, Bodo? Next Monday night, join us for Dallas, Vegas. That might actually be a fun game. At the 45, Hurts hands it to Saquon. Gain of 3 somehow. First time out taken by the Packers with 2:33 remaining. Do I think Jonathan Taylor will run for 2,000? What is he at right now? He might get close. I think the touchdowns is what's most impressive. He's probably going to get like 28 touchdowns. Seller just wants the Packers to lose. He doesn't care about no overtime. Pats, Jets, Thursday night. Why do you always want the Patriots to lose, Bodo? Jordan says, remember when Blunt had like 18 touchdowns in 2016? I do remember that. I do. Yeah, the Pats will beat the Jets. Second and 8, 2:34 left in the game. Play action Hurts on the move to his right. He's throwing it away, which reserves time. Preserves the time for the Packers. Interesting. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, Nick. I'd be cool with either one winning it. It would be fun either way. 3rd and 8. Huge play. Absolutely humongous. It's got to be a throw for Philly here. Blitz by the Packers. Pressure up the middle. Hurts throws a horrific pass. Incomplete. It's 4th and 8. Philly will punt, I assume. I would not go for this. I would not go for this if I were the Eagles. That was one of the worst forward passes I've ever seen in my life. Top 7. The Eagles are going to line up to go for it, but I don't think they're going to. If they do, they're idiots. They would give the Packers the ball at the 44-yard line with like 20 yards for a field goal. Flag on the play. Delay of game on the Eagles. So 2:25 left, 2 timeouts for each team. Packers are down by 3. A touchdown would win them the game, probably. A field goal would send this to overtime, most likely. I mean, if this game does go to overtime, we might get like a Cardinals Seahawks overtime from like 2015 or whatever that season was. 2:25 left. Jordan Love, can you do it, pal?
Can you sling it? The punt is away. The fair catch at the 10. Packers. Game on the line. 2 timeouts. 2-minute warning. Still to go. 4 downs to play with. Down 3. Super Bowl champs. At your building. In your house. Joe Buck. Troy Aikman. One like for 65, jabronis. If you've enjoyed the stream, if you like to support, super chat. That would be nice. 2:18 left in the game. Jordan Love. In the gun. Looking right, throwing right, almost threw a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Looks at the first read and throws it every time. Who is the better quarterback for the Cowboys? Well, it's hard not to say Aikman. He got the 3 rings, you know what I'm saying? I think Romo was more skilled, but I have to give it to Aikman. Empty formation. Love throws under pressure. Incomplete. He did have Heath open, but he couldn't quite get enough air under the ball because he got hit on the looping blitz. 3rd down. 2:10 left. Play action on 3rd and 10, like anyone's going to buy that. Love goes down the field. Watson's got it at the 34-yard line. 1st down in the 2-minute warning for Green Bay. I think you just overrate Love, Sing. Watson was not open at all. I don't know why you would say he was wide open. There's like 2 guys that hit him almost when he was catching it. Big 3rd down conversion. Keeps the drive alive. Keeps the hopes alive of Packers fans across the nation. Steve says the cheeseheads. Yeah, you're right. Cheeseheads. Greg says, come on, Pack. I picked you guys to win. Greg, where have you been, bro?
Go, Pack, go!
Big Al says, damn, we got to get in the zone and lock this bad boy down.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
All right, all right, all right.
A couple more likes to get 69, Gronk's favorite number. Let's go. I think Caleb is wildly inconsistent. Talented, but wildly inconsistent.
Do-do, do-do-do-do. 1st and 10 out of the 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts for Green Bay. Packers trying to check it down to Jacobs off the blitz, incomplete. 1:56 left in the game. Second down and 10. Second and 10. Love. Deep drop. Going deep. And it's incomplete off the hands of Wicks. 3rd and 10. 1:51 left. Dobbs? Dobbs isn't playing? That's a Christian Watson touchdown right there. Missed. 3rd and 10. Bunch to the right. Love throws. Gain of 9. 4th and 1. Game on the line. Gerard wants them to spike it on 4th and 1. 1:30 left. Love takes a snap. Hands it to Jacobs. It's blown up. There's flags everywhere. Who's the flag on? Who's the flag on? False start. It was a fumble? Eagles first down. Now the game isn't over yet, but the Packers get stopped on 4th and 1 with a quick handoff. Jacobs fumbled the ball. He had no chance of getting the first down. 1:26 left, 2 timeouts for the Packers. So it's not quite over. 2 timeouts. But I believe the Eagles take over in Green Bay territory. Yeah, around 120 something. Reminder, guys, I will be live for Bleacher Reports, Packers, Eagles recap. I'll send the link to my Twitter if you guys do follow me. I'll also put it in the Discord if you're in there. You guys can watch if you like. I'll be live, so it's not recorded. Trying to find a picture for the thumbnail, but I cannot find a good one. I hate doing these recaps. It's always hard to find pictures right after the game. Honestly, like, sure, like some good defense tonight, but to me, like, just the offenses are fucking terrible. Like, poorly coached, poorly play called. Like, quarterbacks are terrible. Like, it's just terrible offense. Like, yeah, the defenses are good, but like, man, come on. 1st and 10, handoff Saquon, a gain of a couple. Timeout Green Bay with 1:21 left. Alo, what's up? Never seen you before. Says, go Birds. Bro, I got plenty of content coming before Thursday, Steve. Plenty of content before Thursday, bro. Second and 8, 1:22 left in the game. One more timeout for the Packers. Saquon tries to bounce it outside. He can only gain a yard. Last timeout with 1:17 left. Now, if you're the Eagles, you have to run it here and take as much clock off as humanly possible. Tyree! Gerard wants some meatloaf. Let me see if I can get that for you, bro.
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
Ayla says, hiya, my DAZN isn't loading, so you're keeping me in the loop. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. 1:18 remains. 3rd and 7 at the 36 of Green Bay. First down would win the game. They're going to hand it off. Saquon gains a yard. That will take 40 seconds off the clock. If the Eagles are smart, they will tick it all the way down to 0 and take a timeout. But they might take a penalty because they're a little bit too far here. I don't know. I wouldn't attempt a field goal. I think it's too far. I would not go for it either. The offense is out there to go for it at the 35-yard line on 4th and 6. I don't think they'll snap this ball. The Eagles will take a timeout with 33 seconds left. The punt will take a few seconds. So the Packers will probably have around 28 seconds left with no timeouts and basically Hail Mary sort of situation. I mean, they need a field goal only, which keeps the game alive to a certain degree. Because if you can get out of bounds, it's not impossible. It's difficult, especially if this is a really good punt. The Eagles keep their offense out there, and they can't call back-to-back timeouts unless they take a penalty. They're going to go for it, and they're going to throw a bomb to A.J. Brown that is incomplete. With 27 seconds left, the Eagles go for it. That is one of the dumbest decisions I have ever seen in my life. That is honestly one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Madden players wouldn't even do that. So this gives, because think about it, guys. Think about it. If they just kick a touchback, that's a 15-yard difference. A 15-yard difference from a touchback. So now the Packers have it at the 35. Jordan Love steps up. He's going to launch it deep to Watson in double coverage, and it's incomplete. 20 seconds left in the game. They need to think about field goal range here. Field goal range. It's not a good throw here for Watson. Troy Aikman's right. If he throws that towards the sideline, Watson probably catches that. He's faster than those two guys. If he breaks towards the sidelines, Love can't throw the deep ball at all. It had a chance, but 2nd and 10. Love's going to throw down the middle. That's perfect to the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. They got to spike it really quickly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Spike it, 5, spike it. They can maybe get one more throw. They've got to get to the sidelines, though. Oh, they're going to bring the field goal unit out. I think they should try to do like a 3-yard, 5-yard out route. Maybe I'm crazy. I would try and go for one more throw. I don't think he's going to make this. I think this is too far in Green Bay. I think you need another like 5, 6 yards to have a chance. Second and 10. Sirianni's taking the timeout. 64-yard field goal to tie the game, to send it to overtime. I don't think you can make this kick in Green Bay. I think they should go for one more play for 5 yards. McManus was just short. It is McManus, right? He was just short on that attempt before the timeout. And Sirianni gave him a chance. They're going to send the offense back out there, like I said. Five seconds. So the Eagles, they're going to play the sidelines as they should. Let's see if Jordan Love can find a connection for a couple yards. Love's going to quickly throw it, and probably the wrong decision there. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. So they're going to try the field goal now. All right, 3rd and 10. 2 seconds left. 64-yard field goal attempt from McManus to tie the game and send it to overtime on Monday Night Football. The kick is the worst kick I've ever seen in my life. Not good. That was legitimately the worst kick I've ever seen. It's over. Eagles win. 10-7. Philadelphia. Eagles win. Eagles cover. Under hits. All right, Seller. Thanks, man. I gotta go, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be live on Bleacher Report for the recap of this game if you would like to tune in. We will see you later. Gronk, spike the like button. Peace. Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S. Dub.